प्रपदे
नरसिंहादि
शरणं
शरणं
प्रपद्ये।
प्रपदे
तव कर कमल भरे नख अद्भुत सिंहा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृत नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
तव कर कमलवरे नखम् अद्भुत शृङ्गार दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
केशवधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
केशवधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज।
विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय। भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। Hare Krishna. So we'll start this class now. I think, yeah, some devotees are there. If anybody wants to switch on that, turn on their camera, you are always welcome. So we'll just pray before that. Our Acharya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurmitena नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी नीति नामिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining this class. Very auspicious, like Narasimha Chaturdashi is coming, and 5 o'clock Simeshwar Prabhuji Japathon on all this group give that Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam Evam Yo Vetti Tatvatat Yakta Deham Punarjanma Naiti Mameti Arjuna. So we have to know if we know about Lord, all his janma karma, everything, right? What about the Lord, glories of Lord, then will not come again and again. So we have to. That's why, like Simeshwar Prabhuji is always like Ramayan we finished last week, and now Narsingha Chaturdashi is coming up on 11th May. So we are glorifying like Narsingha. So this second chapter. So what happened? We'll just go. We'll discuss about here. The name of second chapter is Hiranyakashipu, the king of demon, all demons, right? So we'll talk about Hiranyakashipu and about his birth, everything. And especially this chapter is talking about something like very nice verses. We cannot go through all these verses because it's a big chapter, but how much we can cover, we'll just discuss about that. So, in Vaikuntha, like Vishnu, he is always on Ananta Shesh, right? Lakshmi Mata is like with at his feet and doing pada, right? So, what happened? He was just thinking, I always enjoy all these rasas, right? Sakhya ras in Gokul, in the Vrindavan, Sakhya ras, Dasya ras, Vatsalya ras. He wanted to enjoy Veera ras. And then Chintamani, right? Whatever he thinks, just it manifests. So what happened? Sanat Kumar, like four Kumaras, Sanat Sanatan, Sanandan, and Sanat Kumar. They were like when Brahmaji created this Srishti, right? This material nature. That time he wanted to increase their progeny. So he created Sanat Kumaras and he asked them to make the progenies, but they said no, will not marry and will not have children and all that. Then Brahmaji cursed them, and they are always 5 years old, and they are always like in Bhagavad Gita we say Maschita Madhyat Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Kathayanta cha Mam Nityam Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. So they are always one out of four like glorifying Lord, talking about Bhagavad Katha continuously. So always it is going on, and they are roaming around, right? So they smell the fragrance of Tulsi Maharani, and with that fragrance, they were going to, and they reached to Vaikuntha planet there. So at the entrance, there were two security guards like Jay and Vijay. So they were not allowing them to go inside. They wanted to meet Vishnu, right? Because of their Tulsi smell, and they wanted to take darshan of Vishnu, but they were not allowing. And after some discussion, then they curse like Kumaras, Chatur Kumar. They just cursed at Jay and Vijay, and then Vishnu came out and then he said, what happened? Like, then he said, oh, we got cursed by them, by Kumaras. Then what to do? Then he said, okay, anyways, you have to, if they curse, you have to go to earthly planet now. So he gave the options. You can take 7 births and become friend of me, or you become enemy of me, enemy of Lord Vishnu or Krishna, and then after 3 births you can come back. So they were agreed for the like they will become enemy of Lord. And then in the first they came in the form of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Then second in Treta Yuga, Ravana and Kumbhakarna, and then Dwapar Yuga, Kansa and Dantavakra. So here we are talking about Hiranyakashipu. So what happened one day? Like Kashyap Muni was meditating it was evening time, right? And Diti, she wanted like she had desire to have children, and she just requested him. He was telling him this time is not good. This is not auspicious time, evening time. But she didn't listen, and she conceived the children. Like, and she got pregnant that because of that evening time, she Kashyap Muni told because that time was not auspicious, you will have demons. And she will have demons. Then she thought, oh, I will have demons. After that, she was like thinking, oh, I will have demons. Then Rishi said, okay, they will be demon, but they will be always thinking about Lord. And when they got cursed, that time also they said, we will be enemy, but we want to always think about you in negative way as an enemy, but we want to think about you only. So Hiranyasha and Hiranyakashipu. So they were born. So what happened when Brahmaji created this creation, right? Material world. He Manu and Shatrupa. he wanted to start Maithuni Srishti. So he said, Manu and Shatrupa, you go to earthly planet and you make a progeny, right? So when they came, the earth was not at its place. Then what to do? They were like, they were thinking, where is that earth? They came back. They went back and they said, earth is not there. Then who will take care of this, right? Only Vishnu can do. So they went to Vishnu, and Vishnu said, "Okay, don't worry." And Jaydev Goswami very nicely compiled like Dasha Avatar. So this avatar, like he said, वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनि कलंक कलयवनि मग्ना सुख सुख वसनि दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनि कलंक कलवनिकाग्नं केशवधृत सुकररूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Jaya Jagadisha Hare. So Keshava Sukar Rupa. So Vishnu, Krishna came in the form of Sukar, like boar. Because what happened? Hiranyaksha kidnapped that earth and he took the Patal because that is his place. He took in the Patal, and then who will take out from the Patal? It's a like dirty place, right? So he has to become boar. See, Lord Vishnu, Krishna, so merciful. They do anything for their devotees, right? And then he went inside, and on his like tusk, he came. He brought the earth, and he placed the earth in her place, and then that Srishti started. But here, what happened when they got that Hiranyaksha, like he fought, right? Vishnu fought with Hiranyaksha, and finally Hiranyaksha was dead, right? So his dead body, all his family, like Diti, like his mother, um, his wife, I think Rishabhanu, her name was, it is mentioned in this Bhagavatam, and his children. So they were sitting and then lamenting. So much lamentation, right? So that lamentation, this second chapter is like how the first verse Narad Muni is explaining to Yudhishthir Maharaj in Rajasuya Yajna. Rajasuya Yajna, Yudhishthir Maharaj asked about all this Narsinga Avatar, and Narad Muni is narrating to Yudhishthir Maharaj. And there it starts with the verse like how Hiranyakashipu uh, like pacifying them. So it starts there. But what happened? We'll talk about Hiranyakashipu before that. So Hiranyakashipu, then he was like he became angry, and we know in Bhagavad Gita we say Sanjat jayate kamat kamat krodho vijayate krodat bhavati sammo sammohat smriti vibra and smriti vibrama buddhi nasha buddhi nasha pranashyati. Means he became so envious that anger made like him so envious of Vishnu, and he wanted to kill Vishnu. Means that level we means demon can go to that level. Oh, so much envious. I want to kill Vishnu. He become strongly like enemy of Vishnu. But and then he decided I will do austerity, and I will please Brahma, and I will have boon like immortal boon. And he went there, he went to forest, and 10,000 years he was just doing austerity, no flesh left on his body, continuously holding his hand like this, and ants were on his body all over. And after that, he pleased Brahmaji, and Brahmaji appeared in front of him. And then he asked the boons. He said, I want to be immortal. Then Brahmaji said, I am not immortal. How can I give? I can make you, right? So he said, then okay. He was very smart. Then he said, okay, give me boon. Nobody can, like a human cannot kill me, animal cannot kill me. Means I cannot be killed by human or animal. I cannot be killed in the darkness or light, day or night, on the ground or in the air, or not inside and outside, not with the weapons. So many like conditions. And Brahmaji was saying tathastu, tathastu, tathastu like this. And he was happy, like I am getting now, I will be. He asked such a way, and he said, not in a single day of in the year. So means he thought, now I will be immortal only. And Brahmaji left. He was happy. And Brahmaji was laughing. He came back. Brahmaji said, what happened? Why are you laughing? He said, that demon, Hiranyakashipu, he asked me boon. And he thought like he became immortal. But he doesn't know somebody created me. Nobody can do from my creation, but somebody created me. There is a supreme Lord. He don't know, right? Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigra Anadi Radhir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. He is the proprietor. The story started from there only. That is his Leela. He wanted to do enjoy Veeraras, and everything is like manifesting. So then after that, he becomes so means bad person, bad demon already is demon, and he got all these boons. So he wanted to like trouble everyone. His atrocities like in his whole kingdom. Even demigods are his stepbrothers, right? Kashyap Muni's sons only, but he was troubling them a lot. And sadhus means uh, Krishna created Chaturvarnyam, right? Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. Guna karma vibhagasha. Means Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. So Brahman, they were like preaching or doing homa. So he was destroying everything. He didn't want anything about Vishnu. Nobody can say that word Vishnu. In Ahuti, we always give Ahuti to Vishnu, right? So he just destroyed everything. Kshatriya, just they will say, they will think about me only. They will work for me, not for any, no Vishnu word anywhere. That was his like, he was telling everyone, nobody can say, I am Bhagwan, I am the God only. And then when he was going to austerity, that time he went, and I think somewhere I heard he went to Vrindavan, where he heard like Radhe Krishna or Narayan some word, and then he didn't like that, and he came back. His wife Kayadu, he said, just now you went, how come you came back? Then he said, no, I came back because one parrot was saying something. Then she was curious. She knew she was she was devotee of Vishnu, and she was asking, "What did you hear? What did you hear?" Like this continuously, she was asking. Finally, like wife is asking husband. Finally, husband just reveals, right? Then she fed him nicely. She was, because she was thinking he heard word from of Narayan, means Vishnu, Krishna, right? So she wanted to like he should utter that word. So continuously she was asking, and finally like they were having very nice time, and that he said finally that word, and that time she conceived Prahlad Maharaj in heaven. So we have to learn all these things. If our consciousness, even Garbhadan Sanskar, we always talk for new generation. See, our time is gone, but for new generation, we have to educate our children. Like we should have very good consciousness having children also. See, Prahlad Maharaj, just that consciousness said that word Narayan or Radha Krishna something, right? So that made um, get the child like devotee like Prahlad Maharaj. So we should learn all these things from Srimad Bhagavatam. And then Prahlad Maharaj, he went. Then what happened? Then Prahlad Maharaj, he was having 5 children. There are names also in the in verses in chapter 2. You all can go through that verses. So we have to talk other things in this chapter. So what happened? He Shankaracharya, like their demon's guru. So his sons Shand and Amar, they were the teacher. So he sent to Gurukul to learn what he wants. He wanted his son should talk about like uh, like how to trouble people, how to take tax from people, like bad things. He doesn't want. He didn't want like, oh, always we want our children go to school, learn good things. But he wanted good things for him is against Vishnu, not good anything like troubling sages, collecting tax, like troubling everyone. Like so, but when Prahlad Maharaj went and came from vacation, so even demon they also love their children. He asked and come on, sit on my lap, and nicely he was loving, and then asked, "What did you learn?" Then Prahlad Maharaj said, you Asur means Asur, he was not saying also father or like we say dad or Baba or something, right? That what he didn't say. He said Asur Raj means Prahlad Maharaj. He was just 5 years little boy, but he was a great devotee of Vishnu Krishna. So he said, "Don't worry, don't ask anything." But he was asking, and then he said, about Vishnu. You have to always chant Vishnu's name, Narayan, 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 right? Then he said, okay, first time, right? Because oh, he is little boy, maybe he will learn. Then he said again, and he to ordered them, Shand and Amar, teach him these things like bad things, how to trouble, how to bother, how to become demon, right? Then they were saying we are teaching him, but we don't know how he got all these things. Then second time also he came for vacation. That time also same thing happened, and third time came, and then he said like uh, he said Navamida Bhakti, yes, like Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Vishnu Smaranam, he heard that word and now he becomes so ferocious. Now I want to kill him. And he tried to kill him. Did so many like different ways, right? He sent him to, he asked his soldiers, like, go and throw him from the cliff, put him under the feet of elephant. He closed him in the room with lot of snakes, all like poisonous insect. But why he nothing happened to him? Why? Because he was continuously thinking about Vishnu. Vishnu Smarana. He is the Acharya of Vishnu Smarana, Prahlad Maharaj. Only 5 years boy. How he got all these things? So what happened when Kayadu was pregnant? Indra thought, oh, again demon will come. Demon will get birth into Hiranyakashipu's family. So they kidnap her. So on the way, Narad Muni came, no, very great person, very great devotee is taking birth from her womb. So he took, Narad Muni took Kayadu, and she was hearing Srimad Bhagavatam continuously from Narad Muni. So here also it's a lesson for everyone. When uh, lady is pregnant, she is carrying uh, baby in the womb. She should always hear about Srimad Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavata Seva, and we are so fortunate. We have so many opportunities like from temple, even our online classes, on YouTube, so many lectures like our Mataji, that Mataji is there. She had that Simantran girl. She is pregnant. I told her, Mataji. She said, yeah, Mataji, I am hearing. Whosoever were pregnant, I was saying, oh, read Srimad Bhagavatam, at least hear continuously chanting and see how the children are, right? They are so great devotees, little children, but they are so means they're different. We can make out they are different. So it's really work. Srimad Bhagavatam is very powerful. It has so much potency that babies they get that in the womb only, and they can start their journey from there. And obviously, devotee will only come in that womb. I mean, it is already planned. But we should learn from Srimad Bhagavatam, all these things. And then what happened? Mm, he was trying to kill, right? But and then his Hiranyakashipu's sister, Holika, she got burned. She cannot burn in the fire. So she said, okay, I will make him sit on my lap, and in the fire he will die, and then your problem will be solved. Then she took him and said in her lap. So they started fire. But because of, see, even we get the boon or blessing, but we are using for bad things, then it will have negative effect. So what happened? She died. She burned totally, and nothing happened to Prahlad Maharaj because he was totally surrendered, like continuously, like yeah, Rakho bhi maro bhi, like yeah, avashya rakshibe Krishna. He knows Krishna will protect me in any way, like wherever he they will be. They put in the ocean also, but who saved that Narayan? Vishnu just took him out. That much dedicated, that much determination, that much faith we should have. Like he can do anything for him, for us. Then only it works. So lot of lessons we can learn from Shrimad Bhagavatam. Everywhere, all the cantos, wherever any cantos we open and read the verse, and Srila Prabhupada narrated so nicely. Its explanation is so nicely incorporated. So we should always read Srimad Bhagavatam. That is really good for us. And then he was getting angry, Hiranyakashipu. And one day he said, "Who? What is making you like alive? We are trying to kill you. You are why you are not dying? What is there?" He said, "Because of my Vishnu, my supreme Lord." He said, "Where is your supreme Lord?" Then Prahlad Maharaj said, "You should ask where he is not available, where he is not present. You should ask like that. You are asking where is he? He is everywhere." Then he said, is he in this pillar?" He said, "Yes, he is there." Actually, he was not there personally present, but for devotee, that Lord, he came in the form of Narasimha Bhagwan, right? And he break that pillar. He just um, pushed that pillar. So Narasimha Bhagwan came out from that, and so angry. Narasimha Bhagwan was so angry because the demon father, like Hiranyakashipu, was bothering his devotee. Prahlad Maharaj is a devotee. So here also we had to learn this thing. Devotee offenses, we should not do any offenses against devotee. We have to be always humble, give respect. If we sometimes we don't have like same mind, we don't like something, just leave that place. We should not make any offenses. So this is also a lesson from that. And then like Narasimha Bhagwan, he just took, because what was his boons, like not day, not night, and not on the, so it was like he was waiting, they were fighting long time, and he was waiting for the dusk. So not even not night, not day. And he said not on the not on the ground, not in the air. So he came, he took him on his lap, and he said, "Not man, not animal." So he became half man and half animal. So his face was lion with nails. Half portion was lion and other portion was like man. And so Narasimha, right? Nar and Simha. And then no weapons. So yeah, his sharp nails. And he said, not in the day of this year, in 12 months. So he created 13th month, which we always observe like in 3 years, that Purushottam Mass. So that he created for him, and because of that, we are also observing this Purushottam Mass. And we read 15th chapter, we sing all these Purushottam Sutra, whatever, yeah, like Jagannath Sutram, all these things. So he just took him on his lap and he just tore his belly and all intestine, and then he was checking there what is there inside. He got the son like Prahlad Maharaj. He was the Acharyas like Tika. Acharyas are thinking, realize their realizations, like how, why he tore everything and took the intestine, he checked and he put it around his neck like garland. So because he was troubling his devotee. So this is also lesson from this. So here, see, this chapter starts all this about Hiranyakashipu, and he got liberation, right? Because Narasimha Bhagwan asked Prahlad Maharaj, um, "What do you want? You asked me something, right?" And then he said, "No, nothing. I don't want anything. Just liberate my father." So he said, "He is already liberated. You, if devotee, it is saying that if in one family there is a devotee, then he can liberate whole family because of his punya, because of his pious activities. Whole family gets the liberation, whole family gets the benefit. And for ladies, for Matajis, for 21 kula from this side and 21 kula from that side, 42 kula, she can liberate. That much potency we have, so we should think about that, what we should do in our life. There's so many learnings, everything, everywhere we get lot of lessons. So the here in this like second chapter, mostly then it is starting like first verse about the after death of Hiranyaksha, right? Everybody was lamenting, and Hiranyakashipu saw that they are lamenting. So he is consoling, he is pacifying his family. So Narad Muni is explaining. Narad Muni says to he is explaining in Rajasuyagna, he is explaining this um, Katha to um, Yudhishthir Maharaj. So then he is saying what happened, like Hiranyaksha. So he got extremely angry, but he has to pacify like his family now, right? So he said, then there are stories and stories. Like when you go through these verses, there are stories. The Hiranyaksha is explaining there was a one, what is a one city or one place, right? Pushinar. There was one king. His name was Suyagna. He was king, and then one enemy, he has battled with one enemy and he died. So what happened when he died? He was like, he's a king, right? Having good things, sword, lot of ornaments and all that. But they explain here more to make us learn the things how we have to do in our life. He is pacifying with this story. Hiranyakashipu is pacifying his family, his nephews, his brother's wife, mother, Diti, and then other people also. So he said that that king, he was dead, right? And then his king's men, his family, they were sitting and they were lamenting, crying, so much crying. And it is mentioned that he has that ornaments, everything, and he had bitten his lips also. So one Acharya says, lips means like in Sathyabhama Muni also, he said bimba fruit, his lip, Krishna's lip like bimba fruit, a reddish lip, right? Lips, that is a significance of passion. Means passion means in this world, like mode of passion, mode of goodness, and teeth are like mode of goodness. So goodness overcome the passion. So we are in this material world, right? Why we get lamentation? Because we are um, we are on the bodily platform. But Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, we are not body, we are soul. When we will get it, that's the reason Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. When we will know about Him, about Lord, everything, and about we are not body, we are the soul, then only we can come out of this lamentation. See, something happens, like somebody died in the family, it's really means bothering. Even in our congregation, 7, 10 years back, very young boy, like he died, and suddenly that was a tragic death, and um, they were very close to me. Now also they are very close to me. But I was thinking about Mataji and Prabhuji, but they came out so they came out from that lamentation so quickly. I went for funeral also. Mataji saw me and she cried so much. I still remember that. And then it was December month, and then January 31st program, right? 31st December in January 1st we have program always in the temple, and I saw Mataji and Prabhuji in the temple, and I just talked with them, and they were thinking, they said, Mataji, our son is with Krishna. And that made them recover from that. Means, see, sorrow will be there, grief will be there. But once we understand this, we are not body only, we are soul. Soul is eternal, right? Krishna says it is eternal. It na jayate mriyate ya kada. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन नायम भूत्वा न भवितव्य अजो नित्यम शाश्वतो पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमान शरीर. Nobody can kill our soul. Our body will die, our body will destroy, right? It will deteriorate, but soul will be always eternal. So they had that consciousness, soul is there, and they were thinking, they said that sentence, Mataji, he is at the lotus feet of Krishna. So see how, and they came out from that, and they are normal now. They are thinking, oh, he is there with Krishna. And then I was also saying, this material world, what are we doing? We are just like suffering. Maybe where our soul goes there at the feet, lotus feet of Krishna, somewhere, right, in the service of Krishna. Maybe there he is happy. It happened with Arjun also. When Abhimanyu died, he was lamenting. Arjun was lamenting. Then Krishna took him to Swargaloka, where Abhimanyu went after his death. His destiny was that his 16 years he will die. That was his, already it was there. Then he went, Abhimanyu didn't recognize also, he is my father. Who are you, he said. So this is only for this birth. We are thinking, oh, this is my husband, my children, mine, we are saying, right? Only for this birth. He is the eternal, who is our everything. Krishna, always supreme, absolute truth. That when we will accept this, then we will not have any lamentation for anything. Even like shares went down, people they do suicide. Oh, they lost the money or something, right? And nowadays we are seeing, right, in Kashmir it happened, right? Very young people died. People went for vacation from my company like TCS. He went for vacation with family, and he died there because of terrorists. So life is so short, and we should understand this. Our life is not for this material nature, material things only. We have to come out of this Maya, and we got such a nice parampara here. Srila Prabhupada gave very nice parampara, right? But the time is also running up. So what happened? This Suyagna's family, then they were crying so much. Think who came? Yamraj. He heard that roaring, and he came in the form of small boy, and then he was explaining, and so wonderful verses. Lot of verses are there. So,
Somebody hit my car.
Haribol. So he explained about like how to come out from the lamentation. This is not about body and all that, right? Very nice explanation inside, but we'll just go overall. So what happened then? They pacified and their Yamaraj in the form of small boy. He narrated one story of the Kulinga bird. So what happened? The bird were there, eggs and all that. So hunter came and he killed that female bird, and then he was lamenting. He was thinking, oh, what will happen to my children? Who will take care? And what will happen to me? He was also lamenting, but he didn't think like whatever happened is happened. But we had to come out of that situation. But he was in that lamentation, and Hunter was hiding, and he killed him also. Same thing is happening with us. Something happened, and then we are not Krishna conscious. We are not thinking about Lord, or we are just thinking same thing, like repeating and just like meditating on that thing only. Then what will be the consequences? We will not come out from there, right? So we have to understand all these things. And this chapter, very beautiful chapter, means where yesterday Prabhuji said tomorrow, like I have to give class. Since yesterday I was just going through that, and I read some. I could not read also all, but very nicely explained all the verses, and Prabhupada also mentioned very nicely in the purport. So one should read all these chapters. So here we got how will we come out from these things? So if we are Krishna conscious, right? In our parampara, Srila Prabhupada gave such a nice parampara. Like he came at the age of 69 for us, right? And he didn't say I came to Western world. He said Bhagavatam brought me here. I didn't come. He brought me, like Bhagavatam brought me here. So Srimad Bhagavatam, so auspicious. Early morning also we get, and now that Canto 4, wonderful chapters like Sati and Shiva and Daksha Prajapati. For Grihastha, very important. We should at least, we cannot join. We should listen. It is on the YouTube. We should listen these classes and make our life beautiful. Learn the things how to live our life. It's not for us only, it is in our hand. We have to educate our children, and because they are future of our like whole world, right? If they know the thing, so future will be also nice. So we have to make them Krishna conscious. So what happened, like like, um, we always say Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam, or Kirtanam Satata Kirtanam, Kirtayanto Mam. Every time, like Kalir Doshini Dhirajan Asti Eko Mahan Guna, Kirtanat eva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Parambraja. So all these things we are just saying. But what happens when we do Kirtanam, Shravanam, and Kirtanam? Srimad Bhagavatam and Kirtanam mostly emphasizes on these two, Kirtanam, Shravanam, and Kirtanam. So Krishna goes in our heart and he sees all these calamities, right? Kam, Krodh, Moho, Madam, Ashcharya. And then he doesn't want to stay, he comes out. But when again we hear and we do chanting again and again, then he goes inside and then he is Tribhangadhari. Then he is stuck there. Then he has to stay there. He starts cleaning like Marjanam, and then slowly by chanting and hearing and eating prasadam, having good association, right? Always have good association. If something is going wrong with us, but when we are in good association, that association matters a lot. And then we realize, no, we have to be in proper path. We have to be in right path, right? So association matters a lot. So that is also very important. And like everyone is like thinking, oh, I want this accumulation. Okay, doesn't matter. If we have good house, we can invite devotee, we can host devotees. Like sometimes they just come here, we can host them. We can use our whatever we have, if we have talent, use for Krishna consciousness, right? If we have good thing, if you have money, we can. Srila Prabhupada always says that buy books and distribute Bhagavad Gita. So many people got mercy through Bhagavad Gita. One person, he was like thinking about suicide, and he got Bhagavad Gita, and his mind changed. Even in my life, my personal experience, I want to share. In India, I had, after marriage, like now 27 for my 27 years for my marriage. After marriage, I had three miscarriages in India. Though so many facilities, everything was there, but somehow my Prabhuji got Bhagavad Gita in the train in Mumbai, and then we came to America in 2001, and I had like critical, like three times miscarriage, means very risky pregnancy. And then first pregnancy, then when I got my daughter, that time I was totally bedridden, say 36 weeks, and I was only having Bhagavad Gita with me, and that was Marathi Bhagavad Gita. So I was translating because I was totally bedridden, nothing to do. In Florida, I was there, and it rains a lot because of hurricane. So I just said to Krishna, that time Bhagavad Gita I was translating, and I just said, now that is enough. If you want to give me child, you give me, or taro ya maro, right? I was just fixed to that sentence. And I was having critical pregnancy. So many problems. I did not go to doctor, nothing, and just midwife was coming and checking me. But that, and I was just listening the glories of Krishna. She was jumping also when she came midwife with the machine, and she did sonogram. She said, your child will become a sports person because jumping so much. Because continuously I was reading about Krishna, listening, nothing to do. Even rain, when I was hearing rain, uh, because I was alone, right? And new in America that time. And that rain also, I was thinking, this is Krishna. Everywhere, whatever sound, birds were chirping and all that sound, I was just thinking about Krishna fully. And how it was so much critical and emergency. Finally, after 36 weeks, it was emergency. But Krishna protected. So in my life, I I have seen this miracle in my life. Krishna protects us. So if Krishna, and he says, I am always like yoga kshema vahamya. He says, you do, whatever you don't have, I will give, and whatever you have, that I will protect. And he does. Only our faith should be there. We should have such a strong faith. Okay. Anyways, now nothing is working. So he is there. He is the saver. Draupadi also. She was thinking, oh, Pandavas, they are my husband, very strong, veer, right? They will protect me. They could not. Dronacharya, Bhishma, she thought Bhishma will protect. He could not because of some like circumstances, right? Dronacharya also because her father's friend. Nobody who protected. Only Krishna. Finally, she just surrendered to him. So that should be our bhav always. Why everybody like Srila Prabhupada, our Goswamis, they left everything, billionaire, trillionaire, so rich people, our Guru Maharaj and all, right? They just left, they sacrifice whole life for Krishna. And that is the ultimate goal. That should be our, otherwise, Punarapi Janam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janame Jatreshana. Again and again, old age, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. We don't want to go through that again and again. That's why we have to just become Krishna conscious. So Krishna said, Manmana bhav bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktam tem atmana mad parani. Two times he says, Manmana mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijani priyosi me. Means you just surrender unto me. Whatever you are doing, whatever karma, you just leave it to me. You just do. He said to Arjuna also, you do. You just take the credit. Everything I will take care. And it happened. Barbaric was watching that war battle, right, on the battlefield. They asked who was doing all this. He said before Arjun was killing that person, already Sudarshan Chakra was coming and killing. Means Krishna is the proprietor. He does everything. All Leelas, even Shiva and Sati, everything, all Leelas are going because of him. He is the proprietor. He is the one for everything, cause of causes. Right? Sarva Karana Karanam. And that we should understand. He is the one, and we have to surrender unto him. Always just think about him. And too much material things, right? One, I will share one story, very nice story. One day, Guru Govind ji, one person, like very rich person, he went to meet him. And then he said, you ask me whatever, because he was having proud ego. Oh, I have so much like this. And Guru Govind, Guru, right? Guru doesn't want anything. He just takes our ahankar. He eats our ahankar. And then he said, you ask me whatever you want, right? So Guru Govind said, I don't want anything, but I'm giving you one needle and return me in next life. That person took and he went. And on the way, he just thought, this needle, he said, next life? How can I return this next life? He went to him. Then he said, Guru Govind, how can I return this needle? Then Guru Govind said, this so insignificant thing, one, you cannot return me in next birth, right? Means nothing will be there with you. You cannot take anything from this birth, right? So what to have proud, what means, why we are thinking, right? Oh, we have so much. And that person just surrendered unto him, and he became disciple of him, and he just distributed his whole property to poor people, and he became a devotee. So we have to think about this always, like material things. Okay, whatever we got, we can use for Krishna consciousness, right? Krishna's service, for the pleasure of the Krishna. Because we cannot discard. Maybe we did something pious thing, that's why we got here. We are in America, so many facilities, everything is there, right? Not earlier, means people were suffering so much, but now so much money, so much food, sweets, every day so much sweets, right? Everything is there, so we cannot get, but that we can use for the pleasure of Krishna. We want to taste everything, right? Make for the pleasure of Krishna, and we can eat. Enjoy house, car also we can use for book distribution. We can take Jagannath ji for Rath Yatra, or we are going to temple for, in this car, we can use that also. Our children, our family, everyone, we have to engage them in the service of Krishna. Whatever we got, just for the pleasure of Krishna. And when we will have this in our mind, then all means all life, everybody's life, even our life, and we can make others life also very happy. This is 8 o'clock. I wanted to talk a lot, but just I will just conclude in like 2 minutes. So Krishna says, I give buddhi. Like he said, I am residing in your heart. Hridayi Sannivishto, right? I am in your heart, and I am Vedescha Sarvam Aham Eva Vedya Vedanta Kuta Vedavita Cham. He said, I am giving buddhi. Forgetfulness also, it's coming from me. So we have to always have Krishna, even we have problem in our life and distress. Then last verse is they are talking about distress. If we are having happiness, everything is going so smooth, and then we forget. It is a tendency to forget Krishna, right? If everything is going on now, because of this parampara, we are continuously thinking, but we were doing that. Oh, everything is going well, then why to think about Lord? But now, Miss here, Kunti Maharani, she also said, last word they, Srila Prabhupada explained about that. Kunti Maharani, she said, when Krishna was leaving Hastinapur after battle, right? And then she said, "You are going because now everything is resolved, right? Now you are leaving us, but so give me distress because when I was having distress, you protected my daughter-in-law. You protected my Parikshit Maharaj in Uttarazun. So she was asking for the distress. So that distress also we can use for Krishna consciousness. Even we are getting so many times anxiety because we are grihastha everywhere, right? In corporate world, at home, with relatives, everywhere. So many problems are there. Distress and anxiety is also there, right? Future, what will happen and all that. But if we keep Krishna in the center, always think about him. He said, just sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja aham tvam sarva papebhya mokshayishyami ma sucha. He says like, you just surrender unto him. Forget everything. Don't worry. Just surrender unto me and I will take care of you. And that's the reason our all Goswamis, everyone, like Srila Prabhupada, he is saying our gurus, right? All these gurus, they are saying, just surrender unto him and just chant 16 rounds and do everything for the pleasure of Krishna and keep Krishna in the center and make our life beautiful and everybody's life beautiful. And that is real Krishna consciousness. So never forget Krishna, always remember Krishna and do everything for the pleasure of Krishna. So thank you so much everyone for joining and kindly listening. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, everyone. Anybody has any question or reflection or suggestion? Wanted to talk
Hare
to?
Krishna Mataji, nice class. You have explained very well, nicely in detail, and your experience really helps us out in our life.
Thank you for your realization. Anybody has any question or something? Radha Mataji. Jai Prakash Prabhuji. Now Jai Prakash Prabhuji is also joining. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the class. Sarita Mataji, Priya Mataji.
As long as
Prajna.
you want the speaker finish the time, I'm joining it. If they drag on until the whole night, I'm not joining it.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very nice class, very nice narration. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very nice class. And such Narasimha Katha is always good and it's a nectar. I have a question, Mataji, and this is always I was always wondering one thing. After Narasimha Dev, like he blessed Prahlad Maharaj and everything, what happened then? Like, did he disappear or did he go anywhere? Like, is there any Narasimha Puran kind of a thing where we hear the story about his entire incarnation, or do you know?
So actually, I heard in Amarendra Prabhuji's lecture, like he was, everybody was scared of Narasimha Bhagwan because he was so angry because
Right.
Hiranyakashipu bothered his devotee, right? He
Yeah.
said also, sorry, I came late. You suffered a lot because of me. And then he could go and pacify Narasimha Bhagwan, right?
Right.
He
Yeah.
was sitting and because he was lion face, so he was licking him, right? And
Yeah.
that time I heard Amarendra Prabhuji said he got that. I also want to be baby like that, and that's why next birth he got like Bhagwan Ram, so that pampered, right, with the Vatsalya bhav. He got that bhav that time, and he got the next incarnation Bhagwan Ram. And yeah, after that in Bhagwan Ram's Leela, he was like Ekapatni Vrat, right? So he was thinking, I could not help others. Everybody was Aishur Pankha came. Everyone was asking to marry, right? But
Yeah.
that time he got bhav. Okay, I will give pleasure to all, everyone. All gopis will come. Even gopi means gopi bhav. It is not male or female. It is gopi bhav. I will give pleasure. That's why Krishna Leela, he gave pleasure to everyone. And then Krishna Leela, right? Krishna got that bhav, how Radharani is enjoying. Like as a devotee, she is enjoying more. So I think after that, Miss, I don't know exactly what happened. Where did he go? But he can appear and he can disappear also, right? He is the supreme
Yeah,
personality.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean, is it like
Yeah.
our definitely? I mean, definitely it's the incarnation and
I
whatever
don't
he
know
has.
exactly, but maybe he disappeared. Like always
Okay.
in front of Dhruva Maharaj also. He came and just he disappeared, right? After that, so
Yeah.
Simeshwar Prabhuji knows something about that. He can just explain that. But that much I know, all this bhava.
Thank you, Mataji. No, no, this was helpful. Thank you. Haribol.
Vrajana Prabhuji, Priya Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, it's a wonderful class. Very nice to hear Lord Narasimha Dev's story all the time. So it's very inspiring. I would like to hear the Prahlad Maharaj's like teachings. That's very inspiring.
Will
Yeah,
come in
and
next chapter, Prabhuji. Like
yeah, yeah,
devotees will explain different things.
yeah. I
This
know.
is the second
But
chapter.
yeah, that's my wish. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So you just join every day, right?
yeah,
And then you will get that nectar too. So thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
for joining
Thank,
the
thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much for your class.
Ashish Krishna Prabhuji, Vasanta Mataji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
Very
Mataji.
nice class, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining, Mataji. Thank you. I really appreciate you sincerely join the classes. So you are working and new, only 1 year, right? But you are
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji comes to temple and so nice. We feel happy like new like people are coming and joining the congregation. It's really that's a real Srila Prabhupada's moment. So thank you so much, Mataji, for your association. Hari.
Thank you, Mataji, for all the senior devotees, your guidance and your help. That's why we are able to learn all these things.
Very nice. Ashish Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hari bol.
Dandot Pranam Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Krishna Prabhupada.
Thank you, Mataji. That was very, very wonderful as usual. Very practical and very inspiring. That I think that is the correct word. That's what I keep telling Simeshwar Prabhu also. Like these things keep us in the path. I mean, it is so important. I think we don't know how fortunate we are. That's what I always think.
We used to
And
talk while making
yes,
garland.
it
You
it
are
is
also my
amazing.
inspiration, Mataji. Always, you told me so many Ramanujacharya stories. Still, it's in my heart and mind. I always recollect, recall that and remember. So, thank you for your association.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mataji. I mean, I just recently went to Indiana and I was just thinking how fortunate we are. There was nothing around. And I said, like, Krishna, how fortunate. I don't know what we deserved or anything, but you gave us a temple. You gave us devotees somewhere close. You so much association, so much service.
So many
And
things going on.
I cannot. I just realized how fortunate we are. That's all.
We are very fortunate. The credit goes to our dear Srila Prabhupada. Without him,
Absolutely.
I don't
Yes.
know where
Yes.
we would have been.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class. Thank you so much.
you.
Hare
Ashish Krishna Prabhuji, Monisa Mataji, did you hear?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Srinivas. I joined little late, but whatever. But I really liked it. I thank you for sharing such a nice satsang.
Where are you based, Prabhuji?
Mataji, I see you every time. I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, in New Jersey.
Yes.
Can you turn on your video?
Okay, Mataji.
Because, oh, okay. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
We have such a wonderful congregation, and new people, new devotees are joining, and they are like sticking and doing lot of services. That's really amazing. Like Miru Mataji, maybe 1 or 2 years, right? She did Bhakti Shastri. She is learning harmonium, and she was practicing, and she sang nursing a prayer initially on harmonium. So such a wonderful devotees we are having. This is means Srila Prabhupada gave us a treasure. There is no comparison for that. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, Simeshwara Prabhuji, over to you. Unless anybody. Over to you, Simeshwar Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for engaging me in this wonderful service. So that, see, otherwise we just do other things and all that. But when we have some service, then we become sincere and we seriously we read, we go through that and we listen, we ask questions to others and we prepare. So our mind is totally engaged in that service, in reading, thinking 24 by 7. So thank you so much for engaging me in this service, Prabhuji. Hari Bol. Maybe Prabhuji is in the service. It's Wednesday, na? Maybe he's in the temple.
Thank you for the class. It was very beautiful.
Thank you, Kanika Mataji. Finally, you talk. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear your words.
I have to because the class was so beautiful, Mataji. Like I love Prahlad Maharaj, I love listening to them. Yeah, I always go to the yagna.
Oh yeah, every Saturday, right? Whole like this COVID time, we started Yajna and Kanika Mataji and her son, they were like regularly present and she does cleaning after doing Yajna. She does cleaning and her son also, they do lot of services in the temple. Thank you
You
so
do, you do service as well, Mataji. You do more service than I am. You're doing service right now. What am I doing? Just sitting
much.
down.
You do cleaning. That is most important, Mataji. Marjanam. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also said Marjanam, right? Cheto Darpana Marjanam. When we do cleaning in the temple, that cleans our heart directly. It's very wonderful service, Mataji, cleaning. And I see you always you clean the temple.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you.
Very good.
Very well, Mataji.
I think Simeshwar Prabhuji is busy with the service, so we'll conclude. It's 8:15, right? So thank you everyone. So we'll just say 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Narasimha Bhagwan ki Jai. All glories to all devotees. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare. See you on Friday. Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj Bhakti like Tirobha Utsav. Okay. So see you there. Hare.